why I was like, oh, no, I'm getting it.
Yes, I'll repeat that. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Slate Ball Hall here in Geelong. The money match card put on by Patrick Hood today. A lot of good games. A lot of high-end intermediate players today. Playing one another ahead of the big Slate Intermediate in 2 weeks' time. A lot of very tight matches on the card and some very difficult games to call. There's been varied opinions amongst everyone. The amount of people that have said Wally can't lose or Tan can't lose or Wayne and so on, whereas I actually think they're all very tight matches today, which is a testament to Paddo. He was doing his research to make sure there was sort of no landslide matches for today's play. We've got an all-English affair on the left-hand table there, Gavin and Wayne. They were Oz Cup teammates at the Nationals just gone. And on the other table we've got the 2014 finalist and the 2015 Slate Intermediate plate winner, I believe, last year in Wally. So, two very interesting games first. Boys, as you would expect, 2-1. And I will be on. I probably would have gone Wayne and Wally. But wouldn't at all be surprised if Gav and Tan won. Very tough games to call, these two. And I'm joined in the commentary now by the organiser himself, Patrick.
G'day Tim, g'day audience. How many have we got now? What's our about 50. G'day people at home. Thanks for tuning in. 70. A couple of tight starts there. I think Tan will be a little bit disappointed. He just missed the ball then to sort of take an early lead. But yeah, a couple of competitive matches, that's for sure.
Do you want a quick rundown of the rest of the day's card?
Yeah. Yeah, so at 2:30, the next matches are myself and Joseph. We're playing for $1,500 pot, so $750 each. And then probably the main match at that time is Eki, Geelong fella Eki, playing Ash Singh, who's travelled over from South Australia. That pot's up to 6k. So
yep. And what's the race to on that one? Is that made the race increase, or
13,
is it still
13,
race to 13?
Yeah, we're on a bit of a time squeeze, so we don't want to run.
Being all night because of the club taking over at night.
When I think Joel's got a DJ booked at about 9 o'clock, so we want to try and wrap up by about then if we can. So
yep, fair enough.
So yeah, 13 is the race. So Eki. And Ash at 2:30. So look, I think that'd be a good game. I think.
So both they're the stream matches. Obviously, you and Joseph and Ash, and
yeah. And then there's so the non-stream matches moved. So it was Dakota and Ace. They've moved to the later session. So the two matches in the late session on stream are Logan Brand and a local guy from Geelong, Shane Leonard.
Yep.
And the other stream match is Trent Mason versus Alex Alabakis. So
he's not playing. Oh, Trent Mason, yeah.
Yeah,
sorry,
Trent Mason. And then the non-stream match at that time is Dakota and Ace.
Right, okay, so, fair enough, yep. Okay.
Yeah. So we've got a few good matches there, and like you said, there's the aim when we put this card together was to try and make the matches as even as possible and not have, super strong favourites and that sort of thing,
Yeah, I know on the last card, the one at bar 8, that was similar to this. When the predictions were coming out, there wasn't really too many varied opinions on who were going to win the matches. It was just more of a distance that they would win by, was sort of the talking point. Whereas with these, like, unless I was forced to put money on them, I don't think there's really a match that I would be confident in saying, yeah, chuck 1,000 on it, sort of thing.
So, like, as much as we've got varied skill levels throughout the day, I think the big sort of focus for me was the intermediate comps on in 2 weeks' time here. So it was a great opportunity for those that are playing, and like Tan and Wally are both playing, Bailey's playing.
Sort of Wayne, I think most of
Wayne's playing. Gav didn't get in, but I think he's like next emergency maybe. So
more than
if there's
likely.
one more pull out, he might get in. Logan's playing. So Shane, his opponent's playing. So like, it's good to see those guys, sort of put it on the line before the big event, and it can only help them, I think.
Yeah, for sure. I've been at this venue as well. It's interesting though. A lot of the what I would class as the potential winners of that event in 2 weeks. I'm surprised a lot of them aren't sort of keeping clear of each other, like not giving anything away for the 20,000 sort of thing. Like they might not be of that mindset, but like if you're playing for 20,000 in a week, it'd be nice to have known that you beat the guy for 500 2 weeks before. It's
funny. Me and Tan were actually talking about this the other day, about that. He sort of said what you said, and I actually look at it a little bit different. If I think I'm the favourite, I actually don't mind playing now, because if you can get that early bit of supremacy against another guy that's maybe considered the favourite. The one that's sort of interesting is Arsh, because obviously Ecky's not playing in intermediate, so he doesn't get maybe as much of the mental thing winning against Ecky. Although I would say anybody that knows Ecky well enough, if Arsh does come out and beat Ecky today, I think he's already considered one of the favourites, but he'll certainly be one of the favourites to win the tournament. So
now that the event's all organised and it's all in motion, are you free now to actually make what your predictions would be for today's games? Not asking if you got any skin in the games, but who would you pick?
Well, I'll start here. So I play a lot with Tan. I think Tan can win. I've got no financial interest in the match, but certainly barracking for him. He's a good mate of mine. Gavin and Wayne, to be honest, I'll probably... I probably haven't seen enough of Wayne play, to be honest. I would say...
There we go. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't on then. I would say Wayne personally is one of Victoria's most improved.
Okay.
And not only that, I think he had a great showing at the Oz Cup. Whenever I was watching him in the team format, he just looked so solid out there. You wouldn't have minded him sort of in your order in the Open.
Yeah.
He just looked really, really good. And he's got other sporting backgrounds where I think his game seems to go up more under pressure. One of the rare few that I think that the more there's on it, the better he actually looks.
And Gav's a local as well now that he's moved over, obviously from England, but he's living around Geelong and plays our local league and whatever. And I'd actually say, I don't know whether it's an improvement or a get back to how he could play or whatever, but I would say from this time 12, 18 months ago, he's definitely almost a different player. He's very solid, very steady. It seems like a good matchup. I'll maybe lean Wayne from what I know, just based on some results that I've seen and whatever. But
the last I saw of Gav was him knocking me out of the Anzac round robin. We're in a group of death with me, Joel, Reardon, Gav, Bassam. The group was just ridiculous, and I think Gavin actually topped the group and didn't really put a foot wrong. So he's
certainly solid. The afternoon matches, Ecky's right up there with one of my best mates. I know what he's capable of. I'm very wary of Arsh. He comes in with winning form. Obviously, haven't just won the Mount Gambier Open, but not only that, he's clearly putting in a whole bunch of time as well. So that match won't be easy, but I'll stick with Ecky there. And then the afternoon matches, they're probably the most interesting ones for me. I really don't know about Shane and Logan. I know a lot of people probably don't know Shane very well.
Yeah, I would be one of those.
And would lean towards Logan purely just for that reason. Shane's very capable. What I would say is he probably has never played under this sort of match conditions before.
Right, okay,
he's a local league player that plays league and a few tournaments and that, but this is probably new to him. So I would give Logan the advantage on that, but I'm not sure.
It's a strange one, because everyone I've spoken to that plays Geelong League or from this area seems to actually quite fancy Shane quite comfortably. And they've seen a lot more of the pair of them play than I've never really seen Shane play. I don't believe.
I wouldn't go as far as saying comfortable by any stretch of the imagination. I think that's possibly a little disrespectful to Logan. But the other thing is too, I'm not sure where Logan's at the moment with I believe he's not playing any leagues at the moment. So, even just that
table time,
table
being
time,
home
that
advantage.
sort of thing. So Shane will certainly have the home ground advantage if more people get in. So it'll be a tough one. But I hope Shane wins. If I had to put my neck on the line, I'd probably say Logan. But
so what I don't know much about Shane's game, but from what I've heard is basically the opinion has been that Logan will be better tactically and Shane will be better in the balls. Is that a fair assessment?
That's pretty fair assessment. Yeah. I think where Logan could win the match is if Shane does get too aggressive and Logan mops up. If Shane can sort of dial it back a little bit and not be sort of too aggressive.
And like you say, if he's not used to this environment, you generally stick to what
correct.
you know, which is push the boat out if that's his style of game.
But a good test for him anyway. Obviously, the guy thinks he can win because it's a fairly substantial pot, and good on him for putting himself out there. Certainly all the respect on that. But
we've been in there for a bit now, so I'll get to this table on the right hand side. It looks like I'd be getting a ref if he's putting this clean. I'd be getting a ref if I was tan to. Can we zoom in on this, Dan, or slow mo it just in case? I'd be if I'm Wally.
You just ask someone to come and watch
Okay, so if I'm Wally, I'm playing this off the yellow above it. So
he's got training
to make sure that I'm not fouling. I'm glancing off the yellow and playing it in the middle.
I actually thought he might have been playing top right, or bottom right, but
I think he has to glance like
just thin off
quarter
the yellow,
ball off the yellow, and stick the white to the other one. So that way, even if you leave it over the middle, you're not really selling out a great deal.
Then with the angles, he's missed it,
and he's overcut that as well. So he's gone even closer to the yellow than he needed to. So it must have gone. If it was, I think the call was no foul. So. Gussie, if you're watching the stream, drop us a message, mate. I saw you try to ring me, but I don't want to cut off the commentary. So back 2 years ago when Tan made the final of the Slate Intermediate, it was coming around. Obviously, you play him all the time, but it was coming around my house quite a bit then.
Yes.
And it was this sort of situation where I basically was telling him just to bump the ball. That was clearly black first.
Clearly good, yeah.
I was telling Tan all day long just to bump the bottom yellow out, snooker and build another one, let him have a free dip at one, then have tap-ins afterwards. And I think that's the key, really, to guaranteeing yourself a deep run in the comp in 2 weeks, is to not push the boat out until you get to the top 8 of you that
we
are
would
all
call
at that
him
level.
The grinder, because he was very much in that, grinding out matches.
Yeah.
Like, I think not going first is a benefit.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the time with this tournament where it's longer races and see even here I think looks like
I think he's nice here because he can just pretty much land high, but and it would have took him nice. But realistically, you're in a race to 11. There's not going to be many guys that are going to run 6 or 7.
Correct.
In the field, there's going to be 10 times the amount of matches where you get 6 or 7 frames turned over to you.
Yep.
So all you've got to do is mop those up and not give less back, and then use your 20,000 that you've earned to be more adventurous. But
save that for the pro event maybe.
But he's taking these nice. I don't want to commentate his curse here, but what I find sometimes with Tano, there we go. I was going to say I like him punching it to the side rail. A lot of the time he'll just sort of drag it in on and off, and that's when you can sort of just cue across it. He's played that really nice.
So Tan's background is 9-ball. Like he lived in Canada. He's from Mauritius, but he lived in Canada for a few years and studied and whatever. Mm-hmm. And tells me that he pretty much played 9-ball from the minute he woke up.
Which is a lot of running through.
Which is a lot of running through and using the white, coming off rails. So he does sort of play like that. If you watch him closely, I've played a lot with him over the journey, and he does sort of run the white ball around. He's actually exceptional at picking angles to get out of snookers and things like that because of the diamonds, like the system they use work there. He's managed to translate that over here. But I would say punching a ball, as soon as he's got to hit it maybe that bit harder, that's when he can sometimes fall over a little bit. But good start to the match anyway, 3-2
And
pretty much.
For those who don't know Tan, he will seem like very unassuming and quiet around the table, but he's not shy and confident, like self-belief,
Correct.
like speaking off the table. Like he's very unassuming. He won't be the loudest guy in the room. He'll just go about his business. But he certainly does back himself. He will put himself, like he'll come and play me and Paddo or Joel. He does like putting himself in that environment to then feel sort of over prepared for when these tournaments come up.
I think like with him, his strategy, like he'd much rather play, you know, some of the elites in the lead up to the intermediate, and feel like, you know, whatever opportunities he gets against them, he's going to get, you know.
Yeah, it's the same in even in all team sports. You'll see all the good champion teams. They'll say that training for the match was harder than the match itself, because you're getting yourself basically one chance pull, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, this is great. I'm getting 2 or 3.
Yes, that's right. So Wayne's got off to a bit of an early lead here. I think I've seen a sort of few misses to give Wayne frames. So I think, you know, Gav's going to need to tighten up on that.
I was quite surprised that these two play. I mean, I know it's only like a $500 game each sort of thing, but both English boys, both played in the same team 6 months ago.
Mates was what Wayne said to me. So
yeah, I suppose they just wanted a bit of the exposure and say preparation for the big one. Is Wayne in the intermediate? Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
It's not. I would say Wally's biggest downfall would be his break. We've had quite a few sets.
Funny, and Tans is horrible too.
Yeah, Tans is bad. Me and Tan have had races to 21 at my house where he's not putting the ball off the break the whole set, and he's used 3 different break cues, and only took my window out, my plasterboard out, but still not got a ball.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wally. Every time we have a set, he comes in. Really, he's got a table at home now, brand new FSN cloth, and he's like, "Oh, I finally worked on my break, and it's brilliant." Dry break. So I can't imagine there being a lot of break and runs in the match, but a lot of reverse masters. And
Dakota's actually just made a comment, a funny one. If you want to get the best out of 10, you just have to tell him you can't win. You know.
Yeah.
It's spot on with that one. I actually said he's been a bit crook in the week leading up to this, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know how I feel." He goes, "I'm not going to pull out, but I'm not feeling that good." I go, "No, I'll fix you." I actually used you. I said, "Oh, Tim's already said you can't beat him, so don't worry about it." And he's like, "No, I'm not pulling out." So.
Just to confirm, I didn't say if you do watch this back, Tan, I've not said that you can't.
No, I did say I was talking shit. So.
Yeah, no. And it's awkward because obviously there was talk of a Tan and Logan game and then this game, whereas I'm close with sort of all of them, so you sort of just sit on the fence and be like, oh yeah, you can both win.
Splinters.
But I think Tan took a little bit more exception that I didn't just say no, you would smash him sort of thing. And I was like, well. You could, if it were to play 10 times,
it could be 5-all.
Yeah, it could. It wouldn't be any more than 7-3 either way. So, Gav hit. Oh, Tem said he can't beat Logan. Oh, Jesus Christ. Shut up, Dakota. I said you couldn't beat fucking anyone. Sorry for swearing, guys. Good luck tonight, Dakota, against your nemesis, Ace.
Good match, that.
Yeah, it's interesting. If it wasn't purely for past results, then I would be fancying Dakota. I think he's another one. I know I said Wayne earlier, most improved. But I think Dakota would have to be right up there as well.
It's we were talking about how even the card was before, and you mentioned about the bar 8 card.
Yeah.
Potentially, you know, a lot of people having the same results. Dakota actually sort of bucked the trend with that one.
Yeah.
Plenty of people were saying that Nathan was you know, a sure thing.
I backed him. I won't mention that it was a handicap back in, but I backed Dakota against Apples. Yeah, only against Bowen for a 20, which a shout on when.
Did you get that 20?
No, see, I hope Rob's watching this because he just knows that was an impossibility. But yeah, good luck tonight, Dakota. I'll be here all day.
Rob owes me 20 from the very first Pocket Series, I'm pretty sure, right?
But the interesting thing with the match on the left-hand side is I would be very confident in saying that this is these sort of guys. Well, Wayne's played for a lot more because he gets to a lot of the finals of the intermediate leagues.
Yeah.
Like he's played these $3,000-$4,000 matches, whereas I don't know if Gav has. And the problem is it's not the best of shots. If he goes,
got away with it.
If he goes like he is now, if he potentially goes 4 or 5 down, you could just completely lose your head and get rolled. Whereas this really isn't. And if that was to be the case, this really wouldn't be a mismatch.
What was the benefit of taking the ball to the right first there over the ball? I thought maybe you could hold and then later extract the black, but
I like the way he's gone. As in, I would have wanted half the angle that he had.
Yeah.
I'd wanted that to screw off 2 rails, to play for the right middle, to be guaranteed to be high on the left middle, just to float down for the black in the top right. Play that gap, and then if you underhit it, you're on the bottom right, and if you overhit it, you're on the top right. I do find it always difficult when there's 2 tables going in terms of focusing on one particular match.
Just, it's interesting, this frame. There's, from Tan and Sean over there's been quite a few sort of safeties to start the frame. I think both guys are very wary. So
just that, he's had a great result, which sort of is going to make my shot sound stupid now. But I think he should have been going for that ball.
Agreed.
He should have been cutting it in, leaving the white on the side rail. And then if he doesn't get it, he's covering the bag for Sean's already hard ball. And if he does get it, he's out. It was almost like a free dip with where the balls are lined up. But I didn't see the double kiss, snooker him on everything shot. So.
But I spoke to Tan. I think both players sort of know their strengths, and I think they're both maybe a little hesitant.
Well, the problem is that obviously we've spoken about Tan's success of doing this. Sorry, Tan's just come over for a replay.
I think so.
We didn't see anything.
We didn't see a foul.
We didn't think foul, but we'll get a replay. Sorry guys, we'll go back to the conversation in a minute. We're just going to see if that was a foul. I'm sure it was fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Red first.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all good.
It was tight, but yeah.
Yeah, we've already spoken about the success Tan had in playing this style of pool, but you've also got to mention that Wally had the same success against Timmy Shelton. He had the same.
I said that to him this morning.
He had the same thing where everyone was saying, "Oh, Timmy's a magician back in the day," and he gets everything. So if you go back and watch Wally's match, he basically played the opposite. He just waited and let him hang himself. He sort of, which is good. Which is good to see that the players are good enough to identify the most likely way to win a match. But when you've got 2 people that are sitting back, eventually someone's got to pull the trigger.
I think the other thing that's underestimated about that style of play too is it is kind of taxing. It's like it does take it out of you, sort of waiting all the time when you want to go, and it can be like a grind, and it can really take it out of you. So maybe one race is not so bad, but that was probably the most impressive thing for me with intermediate. His run the other year was he had like 3 or 4 matches that went hill.
Yeah, they were all close. I remember that.
And
he played like Kev Malik as well, didn't he? Or
Kev Malik,
which was a real slog.
Wonderwall was hill. So.
But yeah, I just think Tan's missed the trick there, not actually going.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. My first thought when I was like, I'll have a go. Yeah, I was straight away. Some events coming up. Obviously, we've got Kings Cup next weekend. You're not making the trip, Tim? First time in a while?
Yeah, I got the kids. So my mum arrives the week after. So
nice.
Bit unfortunate, but I'll only be missing this year. I'll be back next year.
Ooh. And 4-1 down.
I'm going to call this. If Gav doesn't get these, he doesn't win the match.
Yeah, that's fair. Which way are you going? Are you taking the ball in balk first?
I think you're perfect just to play it confidently now. Screw back maybe 6 inches, and don't overcommit to levering the white ball back to where it is now. Just pinch it sort of halfway between what would be the brown and blue spot.
Agreed. He's not doing that though.
This is a 3 frames behind shot where you're trying to get desperate to get right on it.
Agreed. Yeah.
Whereas I think you just take your especially if you play. See, I think you've got to stun this if you're going to get close.
He's
topping.
Yeah.
I don't think you get any closer than you are now. See, he's further away.
It's run through a bit. It's not too bad. But
I still think this is harder because now you know this is the pressure ball. Whereas I know it's the same shot, but it wasn't to win the frame the shot before. You still have to do something afterwards.
Correct.
Yeah, and
Snatched at it.
I think the cue was knocked after he'd actually hit the cue ball there, but someone knocked Wayne's cue as he was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I think he'd already hit the white anyway.
Dakota's just asked Eki versus Ash who's winning. Give us some insight on Eki. Pato Silence, that's very underrated. I think just doesn't play many comps. So, I sort of spoke before. I think Eki will win. I don't think there's a lot in it. I probably haven't seen enough of Ash to really tell his true level, but I've seen plenty of Eki play. Very, very solid player. I think very underrated. It's fair because you just sort of don't see him play too much. The reason for that, he has a Thai restaurant in Bacchus Marsh and doesn't take sort of the weekend off ever to play in many tournaments. So,
okay.
Yeah, that's the reason why he plays here every Thursday. He's in my league team on a Wednesday night, and he plays. They have a knockout here every Thursday night, which he wins pretty much every second week.
Yeah.
Very good player, very solid.
I seem to remember not so long ago, like when there's all those sort of comps that are sort of this side of like the teams, like the festivals where you have the singles event and the teams. Yeah. He was either winning them or in the final of them consistently. I think he was beating maybe Jamie Stevens in a couple of them.
Yeah. He's he won. I think like they had the first sort of big tournament after COVID. They had like they call it the COVID Cup. I think he beat Jamie in the final that year. He's a really solid player. He's probably he doesn't play enough, but he's got a deep run in him. He just probably hasn't got there yet.
Oh, sorry, Pat, I've got to leave you. I've just been called up for the Black Ball qualifier. I'll be back once Taddy beats me in about 20 minutes.
You're right. So I think like we practice a that's gonna slow the frame down over there. We practice a lot, and he's a great practice partner to have because he's very aggressive. He doesn't muck around, and it's very easy to get in a rhythm playing against him because he doesn't sort of actively look to slow you down. He I think from what I've seen of both players, I think it'll be a fairly aggressive match, and whoever's sort of taking him out the best will win. So Tan's just put the black right over the pocket over here, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Not a great deal going on that table on the right, so we might focus on the table on the left for this frame. Gav, 5-1 down, can't be feeling too good. He's left a few frames out there, but Wayne on the yellows here. Good shot there from Tan, the yellow on the black. He's actually done this really well, Tam. He sort of was in a precarious position early in the frame, and now all of a sudden the reds look a hell of a lot better than the yellows. Wayne here is going to have to pull the trigger, I think. Take his ball over the pocket. It's a lovely shot from Wayne. It's a corker. Looks like Tan's on this ball in the middle of the four balls there. They're racing to 11. It actually says it on the screen, Stip, if you open the ice. But hey, Roy. He's taking these really well, Tan. It's going to be a good out if he can finish it off. Oh, I don't know about that shot. I feel like he could have got into it and played it in the other middle, but I can't see how he can hold for the black. But just an update on the intermediate Calcutta too. The groups are just being finalised for the Calcutta. We're nearly there. We're just waiting on one more late entry. But the groups are pretty much done. They'll be posted tomorrow, and then the Calcutta will be on the Monday King's Birthday Monday night. On in the corner. Wow, I had no idea that was on the corner. Deceptive camera angle. Good shot, Sam. King's Birthday Monday. So the groups for the Calcutta, I was just saying, will be out on tomorrow. So we're just waiting on. There's one more entry that we're just finalising. Pre-bids, yeah, we'll accept pre-bids, and then so 32 groups.
32 groups, yeah. Four per group.
4 per group, yep.
That's it. I have 500 rupee on myself, RMB on myself.
Well, that's draft. The dreaded dry break just rears its ugly head again there for Sean, although there's not a lot going on there. So his scores on the non-stream table, Craig, it's 4-2. I'm not 100% sure who leads, but it's 4-2. I'll keep an eye and see next time a frame finishes where that goes to give you the leader. Love to hear in the chat from those that are watching who they think might win the intermediate tournament coming up in 2 weeks. It's going to be a hard one to predict, but it's a foul there from Gav. He hasn't hit a red, so one, yeah. Sean, I think wisely there, not trying to pull the trigger too early and just I think if I'm tan here, I'm playing the red closest to the left middle and opening up the three balls. You've already got some cover with the yellow next to the black. You've got to do something with your balls. Okay, you can't leave them there. They're no good. So this is, I didn't like that because you haven't promoted your balls in any way, and it's messy frame still. Oh. Mitch Adams. Yeah, Junji's pulled out, unfortunately. So yeah, Tan, Braden, and Mitch all Geelong. Oh, Tan lives in Melbourne these days, but we'll claim him. He's a Geelong boy. Mitch has got to be a great chance. Mitch has definitely got to be a great chance. He's off the alcohol. It has been for the whole year. And really looking sharp, playing good pool at the moment. So it'd be great to see him do really well. Braden, another local guy. I think he's had a good run the last couple of years. I think maybe made the last 16 both years and just fell short. But certainly, one of the local guys that can do well. Sounds like Arshing is favourite. Yeah, look, I think, speaking to most people, they would say that Arsh is right up there with favouritism. Personally, I haven't seen enough of him play to say for sure, but the word from the South Australians is that they'll be jumping from trees to buy him in the Calcutta. So I actually Jethro Searle messaged me asking when the Calcutta was, and I said it's still a few weeks away, so you've got plenty of time to save your money for Arsh. And he actually said there's no way I can afford Arsh. So I think there'll be some serious money for that group. So Gav's got to do something here to just change the momentum of the match. It's all going Wayne's way at the moment, so even that Wayne's played quite a good shot. Get his yellow out. I think if I'm Gav here, I'm playing the red closest to the middle of the table to the left-hand side, and I'm probably not even trying to pot it. I'm just going to leave the white over the right-hand side. It's a nice shot. Don't love what's next though, so unless you're playing the snooker, but you do have to cue that well, and this frame over here, when I looked at the reds and the yellows, it's very different. Seems like there's no balls being potted, but balls are in a totally different spot, and all of a sudden the reds look great, the yellows aren't that crash shot. So I suppose you could say advantage tan there, because it was the other way around last time I looked. But Gav here, he's on the reds, trying to make something happen. The difficult part for him here is that no matter what happens, he's going to have a difficult black, so no easy. The list for the players in the intermediate comp, if you go to the Melbourne pool comps page on Facebook and click on the featured players, the featured posts, you'll see, scroll across and you'll find intermediate. That we will release the Calcutta groups tomorrow, so you'll be able to find it a lot easier than that. We're still just waiting on finalising one or two players. So lovely shot there from Tan. He's really got one issue now, and one issue only. So wonder if he might try and screw into it now if he's got the angle. Gav here, one last red. I'm not sure if that's what he was aiming for, but he's left himself beautifully on the double. I didn't think that looked on from where I was sitting, but I'll tell you what, I think he's got not bad angle to chop this in and get to the side rail. Maybe a trace of right-hand side to straighten it up. Gave a bit of a chance here to get another frame on the board. Certainly helped his confidence. Sean's mopped up that finish from 10 there, so back to 4-all, tight match. A stake there from Gav gives Wayne a great chance to secure the frame. shot from Gav. He's nearly jagged in the middle. Sean having a bit of a first look here. He's taking on the Reds, and that makes things a little difficult now, that's for sure. That's one way to keep you in yourself in the frame, that's for sure. In the match, I should say. Lovely from Gav there. What a cracker. Gav 6-3 now, back in the game. Gav's starting to mount a bit of a comeback here. Tan's got himself in a bit of a pickle over here. That's a great shot. Starting to feel it, Gav. Oh, you commentator skirts. He's missed that. It's a bad miss. I'm interested to see what Tan comes up with here. I don't mind just nudging the black out and leaving the white on the side rail high of the black, because you're going to leave the ball in the middle, but it's going the wrong side for the other red. Here, I'm not sure about this one, but yeah, I don't love that because you haven't really developed the black at all. Good shot there. Yeah, Gav's really going to rue that chance there, I think. Good shot from Sean. Hey, finish. Lovely shot from Sean, take the lead. Lovely shot from Gav. About 230, yeah, so might push to 3 or something. 6-4, 5-4. looked away. I don't know what's happened there, but Sean's sort of left hand in with a bit of a chance here. That should work. I think you can pot this in the middle and use the yellow, half ball off the yellow, and it sort of runs off the side rail back out to the middle of it. Oh, he's miscued. So Bailey's just won a frame there, so I'm going to see where the score goes. It's either 7-3 or 6-4. I'll tell you guys. He's just run right over the top of it, hasn't he? So 7-3 to Bailey. All right. Really tight. Yeah, we've spoken about it. He does. His backhand's really tight grip. We've actually spoken about the Tatum chalk, and he was using Tatum chalk, and he's like, it doesn't grip properly, and he's gone back to triangle chalk. I said next time he miscues, I'm going to say. So that's what I was. Closer. It's one of those miscues that you don't get fully punished for, so you're not too destroyed about it, but alright, Wayne I think will be looking to stop the bleeding here. It was 6-1, it's now 6-4, so Sean's played the safety. I'm not sure about that. Can't really tell, but it'd be, if it's on in the top or the bottom right hand corner, it could be, depending on the angle, stun off the side rail. That's what he's doing, I can tell by his bridge. Try and punch this in the corner. He's missed it. Or has he jagged it? Oh yes he has. He's jagged that. Where are we? Bit of a tight one here, a bit of a... There we go. Good shot, Tam. Under tough circumstances. And now a black to go back to 5-all. Oh, Wayne's left that a bit long, yeah. Steadying himself down. Oh my god. two filthy flukes in the same. Yeah, he's miscued and then he's had two filthy flukes there to win that. That's got to hurt a little bit. So 5-all. Wayne's knocked his in to go 7-4 as well. Bailey's 7-3 up. I believe that's what it says. Hope I can see that far. Expect the next games to start somewhere between 2:30 and 3, just depending on how long these take. Again, the boys aren't overly committing on anything. They're just trying to play this waiting game. Ouch. Scooping himself there. And we're welcoming back Tem to commentary. Other one.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Tem. Victorious?
Hey, mate. Yeah, got up. That's me qualified for the main event, for the Black Ball event in November. What have I missed? So it looks like...
So Gav's made a bit of a comeback, as I say that he's played a shocker and left Wayne with a massive chance. played a few good shots, Gav, to get back in. It was 6-1 when you left, I think. Got back to 6.
It was 5-1 when I left, so he's
5-1, so it went to 6-1, and then now it's back to 6-4, and then Wayne's won the last one. Looks like he's a chance to go back.
Oh, he's on yellows as well. Yeah, wow, yeah. So that is a stinker then.
The Tan and Wally match has been interesting. A lot of fence sitting from the boys. They might get splinters.
Yep.
I would say there's a slight advantage to Wally at the moment. Tan maybe had a bit of a chance to get a little bit of a break early and didn't take it. And then Wally hit the front 5-4. And Tan just had 2 absolutely filthy flukes in the same 3 visit out to go out. You know, so he fluked his second last red and then fluked the black. So after a miscue, yeah.
Oh.
So,
Wayne, it must. I'm pretty sure Tanner just miscued as I left as well. He must have had a
maybe.
double.
I was just saying on the chat before, he was at my place one night and he was using Tam. And he goes, it doesn't grip on my tip properly, and you know, I'm going back to triangle. You know, like so. Every time he miscues, I remind him of the fact that he's using triangle. So
yeah, it's pretty much the distance. What's the time now as well? So people are asking what time the next match is going to start.
So it's been going for 2 hours.
This match is never going to finish for 2:30, is it?
Yeah, it's looking more like 3 o'clock, I'd say. So
I don't like this because if the white stop's dead there, then you're giving Tan a chance.
Yeah,
I think he's trying to be greedy and get 2 out then, where she just got 1 and got the white on the top cushion. Anything in the chat of any note?
We were just talking about the intermediate. A couple of the Geelong boys there giving them a chance, but it's been pretty quiet otherwise.
Yeah, that big frame there though. In the Gavin Wayne one, 8-4. He's now got to beat him 7-2. I know you take it a frame at a time, but realistically, you got to win. Well, not realistically, it's fact. You've got to win 7-2 to win the match.
Another beautiful double kiss there from Tan. Not
played.
Not played, but worked out perfectly. I think he was trying to
rest on the other one
and rest behind the one. But yeah, he's got a great result there.
Oh, that's a big split. Nothing in. And if he can take...
Both boys, Tan and Sean, have lived up to their
dry breaking.
Yeah, both.
Definitely a big weakness for them both. I was going to say this was a great chance for Wayne until the red married up against the yellow below the black. The last ball rolling, because he'll be playing this, I'm guessing, off the red now to free that up. The one in the middle, but then he's still got the yellow below the black to deal with.
So Sean's just hit his yellow and sort of said, "Here you go, Tan. You have a
go." At this stage, it looks like the. See, the problem he's going to have is he's going to put the one in the middle, then the other one in the middle, and then from this angle, it doesn't look like there's a whole heap of straightish angles he can get on one of the next reds, which then you're going to be losing the white even more. Probably the best outcome here,
right there,
if he can pot this and miss the black and go into the red, would be perfect.
Do you reckon you even need to go into the red? Just
as in, you want that line, as in, and I think if you play it at a pace, you've got to play it at that sort of pace, otherwise you're going to go forward into the black. So I don't think there's a lot that you could do there. I think you have to be high on that one, which will then make you high on the next one. Score for Hoodie versus Joey Tem. Bit awkward since he sat next to me. Realistically, I reckon, what's it a race to? 13?
13, yeah.
I had a hit with Joey. I know it doesn't really count, but I had a hit with him for an hour before and he's hitting a very good ball. Sorry, Pado, but I'm sure you are as well. I'm going to go 13-11 to Pado. I reckon it'll be actually a great game, very attacking. Joe doesn't really pull up. What I will say is if Joe goes completely gung-ho like he did against Scary, I think Scary in the end knew that that's how the match was going and sort of matched him a bit and just wanted to see if he could sort of clear up against him. I don't think you'll be so much suckered into that, Pado, and if he does that, then you could win comfortably. But if Joe's on, then it doesn't really matter who he's playing.
That's right, and like I think we saw, I've played him once before in a match of note, He beat me 11-10 in the Slate Pro the last 16.
Yeah, and he pumped Woodsy as well, didn't he? I
He
think.
pumped Woodsy, yeah. But I think like even what he done against Jake the next match, I think he was 6-1 up early, and then Jake sort of, was very good in the second half of that match. But the crowd
got to
quite loud as well. May have had a say in the finish too. So, but that just shows you're 6-1 up against Jake. You can do it against anyone.
Yeah.
So yeah, certainly no easy match, but I feel good about my game at the moment, and I've been putting in the time, and
obviously happy memories of winning here this year as well.
Yeah,
the Open,
yeah.
So
I would say I maybe went through a little bit of a funk after that.
Oh well, yeah. It's crazy how you see
but-
that in all sort of Q sports. Like the snooker players generally have a bit of a, once they get that big one, they think, oh, that's the sliding doors moment, and then you think it's going to happen straight away again.
The last
it's not always the case.
3 sort of weeks, I really feel like I've, playing probably even better than I was then. So I'm feeling good, and we'll see. Hopefully, it's a good match. And
So yeah, we'll go 30-11, but I wouldn't be surprised if either of them won, say, sort of anything from 13-9 onwards, either way. And like I say, I don't see it being a long match. I reckon that'll be a 2.5 hour game.
yeah, I was going to say when we were talking about these matches running over, I think
You'll catch it up.
I think I'll probably catch it up. And
What's Ecky's pace like at the table like?
pretty
Quick, gets on with it?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Arsh is quite methodical. He's been spending a lot of time with playing Stacey Vine and Alec.
Yep.
Oh,
Just clipped it. Played that well, Sean. You had to sort of get into it.
tricky that it looks like he's just off straight, which is the worst possible angle. Like you almost want a ball lower or a ball higher. Dead straight's perfect. A ball lower, you're playing for the yellow into the right middle. He might still have enough angle to do that.
Yeah, I think that's what he's going to do.
But I think he's got to punch it to get it across there.
Looks like he's screwing in. Yeah.
He's played that well. See, he was off angle that way. It was just,
Black go easy in the corner, didn't he?
yeah, flies. You can hit the near jaw on that one. So that'll be. So what's the score there? Was it 6-5 to Wally? Is it? Or no?
It will be if he makes these.
Oh, it's still fives.
Oh yeah.
That's such a bad shot.
Oh yeah.
I sort of. It's played that in between the two. You either thump it into the rail before the middle, or you pinch
You
it.
pin. Yeah. You sort of deep screw
And
it.
he's sort of gone for the pinch, but decelled and just sort of gone.
Almost.
These are nasty, but it's also almost like, oh, at least the reds are there.
Missed it.
Yeah. So they're never nice. I thought the fact that the reds were there.
He's left the red over the middle too.
I think with the reds being there, I think you took the pressure off that you just play it at pocket pace. I don't think you needed to hit it anywhere near that hard.
I think that the feeling is a lot of the time that you want to hit the ball a bit firmer just to sort of feel the cue.
Yeah.
Feel your arm go. Do you know what I mean?
I just think if you aim to the left-hand jaw there, like the short rail jaw, if you do slightly miss it to the left, it goes off the red.
I agree. I think the smarter shot was to play it.
And if you miss it slightly to the right, it's just centre pocket.
He hasn't hit that great either, has he, Team?
No, but like you'll see now, Tan won't be hitting this at any sort of pace. Yeah, he'll be dribbling it. And this is where I flirt backwards and forwards with the glove.
Good shot.
Them sort of shots are so much easier with the glove when you're not actually worried about the white ball. It's just a delicate, let the cue go through the hands.
Yeah.
There's a discussion there of what they've done and a bit of chat in between frames. Massive moment here for Gav. It's another one of those frames. It seems to be a lot of these where Wayne's broken down, and Gav's just not really capitalised. Like even there, he's left him on the double, and if he plays it with topspin so the white stays on the side cushion, then he'll be on the one here. Yeah, and he's not like, if you're going to play it safe, why not get the one off the middle jaw? So he's played it with top to keep the white there. That's why I get the big bucks, ladies and gentlemen. I'll have a water, please, Joel. Yeah, great shot, Wayne. See, it's weird because I like the way he's played it. Like, he knows now he's not got to over commit to anything. If he just prods balls around, he's going to get enough chances to win the match. Like, in or over there. Like, the worst thing he could have done was have a lash at that and it land on a railing. Whereas now the pressure's still massively on. Like, even if he goes for this pot, which is tricky, and he bags it, he's only going to then play the turnover and get a good white. So, is that Stip in the comments? Second from the bottom, or?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he'd almost stuck underneath that then. And this chap on screen now, is he a local player?
No, he's not. He's from like the Tani, Windvale, that way. I think he plays with like Chester,
Chessie, and yeah.
I believe.
So it's like the Wednesday night comps and things like that they go to, yeah.
He's playing Bailey at the moment. I think he's 7-3 down. I haven't seen a lot, but what I have seen.
Jamo is very complimentary of Bailey. He said he played him in his group at the weekend to qualify for the top 20.
Yeah.
He said it seemed that Bailey was hitting a really good ball in the match against him. I don't know if he qualified, but he said he'd not really seen Bailey play as well as he was there.
He's definitely improving. I think like he's getting a lot of time on the table. He's got a lot of players around
yeah.
as well. And, guys that'll push him and things like that. You know, his old man plays forward.
And when the IPA thing was here, he was like willing to go in the pro and wanted to play the better ones.
Exactly. Oh, he was on that.
Oh, Dio's done it again. See, I think that's 3 or 4 at least where, don't get me wrong, Reds were still good here, but as in before that, but in terms of the frame before, he's gone in off and left him ball in hand with 2 balls.
Yeah.
He's done it again
Yeah,
here.
that's right. Yeah.
And that's, you take them 4. It sounds like 3 or 4 frames, but it's not. It's a 6 to 8 frame swing.
That's right.
And I think they'll probably almost just go through the motions here. I can quite easily see this just ending up 11-4.
Yeah.
If anybody is coming to Slate this afternoon or this evening to watch the matches or for a night out, if you could bring a deck of cards, that would be much appreciated. There'll be a drink in it for you. And a pen and paper as well, please.
Plenty of pens and papers around here. So Tan's had a bit of a go there and missed early, but I think that's the key. He's missed early, so
yeah.
Still plenty to do from.
And how I was going leading back to that Timmy Shelton match before, how Wally was pulling up.
Yeah.
A lot of the times he got back, he'd done all the hard work, got into like his 7 balls and the black sort of thing with Timmy having 1 or 2 balls, and he did break down a lot.
Yeah.
It was just Timmy had 1 ball on the table and couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you can still commit if you can. You just need to, if you are going to missing your first 3 or 4 balls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this will go right down to the wire. You say 11-9, really, either way. It's easy to say now it's 6-5, but
It sort of always felt like a flip of a coin to me, you know.
8-ball international rules. I'll bring cards.
Okie dokie.
Thank you very much.
Whoever you are.
If you could let us know who you are so I know to hound, that'd be great. And if you've heard the game crash, bring your wallet. Oh, Wayne's got a great look at the balls here. Of the table, not of Gav's crotch.
He's come just a fraction short there, Wally, because he wanted...
Yeah, he has, because...
That red only goes in the corner here.
Past the black, yeah.
Past the black, so he really wanted to be other side of this red, but...
Well, you wanted to be low on the red in the middle, didn't you? To use the
Yeah.
top cushion as a guide.
Correct.
So then, even if you're like brown spot, you're potting the red and stunning across the yellows. He's still fine,
okay,
so he's still got the line that I said that he wanted. So you just want to play this basically just with a trace of right. So you'll hit like a third of the cushion from the
And
left hand
straightens
pocket
up
and
a
just
bit.
straighten up. and you're guaranteed to have the line you want.
Hey, Logan.
Logan Brown is in the building. He's actually turned up for a money match for the first time since Nam. And he's overplayed that.
Oy. This is
See, don't get me wrong, being the left-hand side of the red was great in an ideal world, but I'd have just played the line to be slightly to the right, just to pinch past the yellows for the black in the same bag.
So he's going to now get into this a bit.
Yeah, he's
3 rails.
It's a great part.
Wow.
Oh Jesus, he's never played that line in a million years.
It's come a lot finer than what he was playing for there, I think.
And
I
now
think he's going.
I think I'm going the opposite bag to the one that he's going there. I'm going bottom left.
Left, yeah.
I'm going bottom left.
He's
going right. I'm going bottom left here, but
yeah, I'm going left all day.
he's nailed it, and yeah,
he's a good shot. Well done.
They're the sort of ones if you're if you sat in your seat, they can get to you sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, if you're 10, you're thinking, oh great, he's messed this up here.
Yeah.
And then fair enough, he gets a great pot, but he gets a right result in missing everything and having a shot.
And then it's Trent, and then knocks it in like nothing.
Trent knows crash. Leave your wallet at home. We're not playing $100 a point. Good luck in your game today as well, Trent. I'll try and commentate on bits of it. Oh, if you are on the stream, aren't you? He's the last match, isn't
Last match, yeah. Have you seen much of his opponent, Alex?
Yeah, he's the local, isn't he? He's
from Werribee, but he plays a bit here.
Yeah, I played him at the Slate Pro last year.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Can run a rack or two.
Yeah.
He just goes for everything.
Yeah.
Was my assessment. Like, even if he's the only guy I've seen one.
A good break. Look at this.
Oh wow. But yeah, if there's a ball on a rail, he won't be dribbling it down. He was trying to smash it in off 3 rails, and very George the Moyer-esque in his.
George has been hitting a good ball lately. He just qualified for the Masters team.
I think he's great. He's the only guy who I think never sees a hard shot. He just goes, "Oh yeah, just pop that one." And I'm like, "Oh, it's that easy." Yeah. Oof. Are you taking reds or yellows?
Reds.
And which order are you mapping them in? I don't think they link particularly great.
The red that Tan's covering at the moment, I just want to see where it is.
I think I'm going yellows. Purely because I don't go. You're going to end up with your left and your right sideboards as your last 2. Oh no, that was over. Sorry,
that's why I said I want to see where it is. Yeah.
Ignore me. I didn't realise the red was over the whole.
So
I thought it was on
I'm
the side
screwing
rail.
this into the side rail, going back over the other side, like actually getting into this a bit.
Oh yeah, I'd have just potted these 3, dribbled the one down the middle, and left myself half ball on that one. Yeah,
come back across.
I originally, before Tam was in the way, I thought that ball was on the rail. Who have we got? I'm sorry, I'm just having a nose at who's coming in as we go through. What time's the Slate normally open on the weekend?
6.
I would say there's quite a few that I don't recognise that are taking advantage of the venue being open, or are they just locals come down for sport?
No, I think they're somewhere related to the pool community.
Are we going to get player interviews before the match, or is it completely head on until after? We may get a player interview before the game starts.
So Sean sort of taken these out and said go.
Yeah. After Tan's missed the first one.
You want the white back to
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, they took them nicely. Gav claws one back, which has proved me wrong there, thinking that it was just going to sort of peter out that match. There's somewhat of a Wayne error there. Not to go 10-4 up, but
7-6 to Sean.
I'm just going to grab a quick drink from the bar. Do you want anything?
Back in a couple of minutes, folks.
He actually did one against me earlier. Oh, yeah. Just as you walked in.